Hi, this is Teacher Hazel. In this video, you are going to learn addition of integers. So how are you going to add integers? There are actually two cases in adding integers. The first one is when you are adding integers having the same signs. And case 2 is when you are adding integers having different signs. So let me explain first case 1. Meaning you're going to add integers having the same signs. Okay, let's have this for example. 2 plus 3. So positive 2 plus positive 3. I know this is very common and you know the answer already. So the answer is 5. Okay, let me illustrate this one using positive and negative chips. So positive chips for positive numbers. So for this one you have 2. So I am going to draw 2 positive chips. And this one is positive 3. So I am going to draw 3 positive chips. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, combine all the chips you have. So how many positive chips you have? So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So your answer is positive 5. Okay, what if you have negative 2 plus negative 3? Since this is negative, so I am going to draw negative chips. So negative, how many negative chips am I going to draw? 2 for negative 2. Okay, this is negative 3, so I am going to draw 3 negative chips. And this is addition, so I am going to combine all the chips. So count the number, or count all the negative chips we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 5 negative chips, so meaning our answer is negative 5. Okay, so observe this one. So what do you think is the rule when you are adding integers having the same signs? So when you are adding two positive numbers, then the answer is always positive. So when you are adding two negative numbers, your answer is always negative. So what if you are going to add this one? Negative 4. You add negative 4 to negative 5 and negative 6. What do you think is the answer? So imagine you have negative chips. So you have 4 negative chips, 5 negative chips, and 6 negative chips. So how many negative chips do you have in all? Okay, that's correct. So you get negative 15. So you have 15 negative chips in all. Since all the numbers are negative, so your answer is also negative. Okay, because you are adding numbers having the same signs. So add a number and copy the sign. Okay, let's go to case 2. Case 2 is adding integers having different signs. So let's say you have 5 plus negative 2. Okay, let us use chips first. Okay, you have here positive 5, so you have to draw 5 positive chips. And you have here negative 2, so you have to draw 2 negative chips. Okay, I mean negative. Okay, so combine them together. So when you combine positive and negative, it will give you 0. Like negative 1 plus 1. Okay, the answer is 0. So let us pair 1 positive and 1 negative chip. Okay, so 1 positive and 1 negative will give you 0. So this is 0. This one will give you 0. So look at your answer. How many chips do you have? And what are the signs? So count. You have here positive chips. So how many positive chips do you have? Yes, 3. So 1, 2, 3. So your answer here is positive 3. Okay, what if you have negative 5 plus 2? So here we have negative numbers, so we are going to draw how many negative chips? Yes, we are going to draw 5 negative chips. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then here, this is positive 2, so we are going to draw 2 positive chips. So 1, 2. And then make a pair of positive and negative chips. So this will give you 0. This is 0. And then count the number of chips left. And then you have to look at the sign. Okay, so we have here negative chips. How many negative chips Are there? 1, 2, 3. So your answer here is negative 3. Okay? So you try to observe this one. What do you think is the rule when you are adding integers having different signs? So when you are adding integers having different signs, you subtract the numbers and then copy the sign of the bigger number. So here, subtract first. 5 minus 2, you get 3. What is the sign of the bigger number? The bigger number is 5. The sign is positive, so your answer is positive. And look at this one. So 5 and 2. When you subtract 5 and 2, you will get 3. But what is the sign of the bigger number? The sign is negative. So that's why your answer is negative 3. Okay, let's say you have negative 9 plus 4. What do you think is the answer? So the rule is subtract the numbers. 9 minus 4. The answer is 5. And which one is bigger? 9 or 4? Okay. 9 is bigger than 4, and then you have to copy the sign of the bigger number. The sign of the bigger number is negative, so your answer is negative. And that will give you negative 5. Okay, what if you have 9 plus negative 4? Okay, so subtract the numbers. 9 minus 4, you will get 5. Okay, but what is the sign of the bigger number? The sign is positive, so your answer is positive 5. Okay, that's all. Thank you.